1.5c. Let's see. Amy spent 5 minutes for warm-up exercise before running every day. She runs for 20 minutes in the first day, and her running time will increase by 2 minutes each day. So each day, Amy spent 5 minutes for warm-up exercise before running, okay? And she runs for 20 minutes in the first day, and later on, increase by 2 minutes each day, the running time. That means the warm-up time still keep it as 5 minutes. Part A. Does this time spent by Amy in daily exercise, warm-up, and running form an arithmetic sequence? I should explain briefly. Okay, part B. It is known that the time spent by Amy in running in the first 4 days is 4 times the time spent in the warm-up exercise. If her time spent in running reaches 20 times the time spent in warm-up exercise, she will start doing the skipping rope exercise. From which day will Amy start to doing the skipping rope exercise? And ask you to find the average time spent by Amy in daily exercise, warm-up, and running before that day. Okay, part B may be a little bit complicated. We start part A first. You need to check whether it's form an arithmetic sequence or not. So let's see here. Starting from the first day, the time spent in minutes by Amy in running form an arithmetic sequence. Actually, you can say that, okay, 20 and each day plus 2, 22, 24, 26, right? However, this was only for running. And the question asks is warm up and running. Warm up and running, both. Then what happened to this? Yeah, you need to check. How about after add up the warm up time? Then her time spent in daily exercise becomes 20 plus y, 22 plus y, 24 plus y, 26 plus y, etc. Since y is a constant, right? So the sequence has a common difference too. You see? The sequence has a common difference too. So the time spent by Amy in daily exercise form an arithmetic sequence with the same common difference, 2 minutes. Next time, if you need to explain, that means you need to check whether they have the common difference or not. And now you can see that Amy's daily exercise will have the common difference, and calculate it. That means 2 minutes is the common difference, right? This is part A. Okay? Part B. Part B. It is known that the time spent by Amy in running first day is 4 times in the time spent in warm-up exercise. Okay? If running reaches 20 times the time spent in warm-up exercise, she will start to do skipping rope exercise. So ask you to find which day start. Okay. So time spent in running, the first day is 4 times the time spent in warm-up exercise. That means y equals 20 over 4. That means she do 5 minutes warm-up exercise. Right. Now you know about the things. Let's see. I let n be the number of days. Right. So the first term you can say as 20, right? A equals 20. What is the common difference? Yeah, remember, 2 minutes, right? So reaches 20 times of the time spans, so 5 times 20. Okay? 20 times of the warm-up exercise. So after simplify, 2 times n minus 1 equals 80, so n is 41. As a result, Amy will start doing skipping rope exercise in the 41st day. Okay? This is the first question. How about the second one? Average time spent by Amy in daily exercise before that day. Okay? That means in the first 40 days, you need to count, you need to calculate what is the average time spent. So here is 20 plus 5, 22 plus 5, 24 plus 5, and then etc. Do you remember? So for the first term, you can think as 20 plus 5, so 25. Again, remember the common difference? 22 plus 5 minus 20 plus 5. So still is 2 minutes. We need to use the sum of the sequences, okay? And to find the average time span. First 40 days, right? But this is the sum. We need to find the average time span, that means over 40, right? So this one, and then times, okay, 40 over 2, and 2 times 25, plus 40 minus 1, d. Okay, so as a result, 64 minutes after calculate. Okay, so not difficult to find out if you understand the question clearly. Okay, by finding the relations here, if reaches 20 times of the time span of a warm exercise, then this one will start to doing skipping rope exercise. Then before do this one, then what is the average time span? So the time span for the first 40 days, you can use the formula to find out the total time span, and then divide it by 40 to find out the average time span. Okay,